Due to the organized, efficient, and stoic nature of the Sigma male, there are numerous ways to lose respect in his eyes. As a result of overstepping their bounds, a Sigma guy may soon view you as a person not worth involvement in duties or social engagements, despite the fact that they rarely participate in open disagreement and prefer to focus on the road ahead. This video will examine 10 ways a Sigma male could lose respect for you. Number 10. Changing a conversation into a monologue. A healthy dialogue is an exchange of thoughts, words, and ideas in which the parties bounce off one another to increase understanding and awareness, or to make progress on a certain task. When a free exchange becomes a one-sided verbal assault, when all the remarks tend to originate from one person, the Sigma male will lose respect for that individual. When a dialogue turns into a monologue, it immediately reveals that the individual is more concerned with making it about themselves than about learning and growing. This is a certain way to lose the respect of your fellow Sigma members. Number 9. Always delaying to the last minute. When it comes to tasks and social interactions, Sigma males are highly organized and productive. If they need to depart at 7 p.m., it is likely that they will be ready by 6 p.m. since they will have planned their entire day around that time. If there is work that must be accomplished, they will leave ample time to complete it to the best of their ability. Opposite behaviors, such as leaving things to the last minute or being late, are impossible for a Sigma guy to comprehend and are viewed as utterly insulting. And is it any surprise when you consider how they will have arrived at the point of meeting their obligation on time? If you wish to retain the respect of a Sigma guy, you must match his assertiveness. Do not arrive late to meetings, miss deadlines, or wait until the last minute to complete tasks. Number 8. Distracting a Sigma male. Interrupting a Sigma guy in the middle of a conversation is, along with outright monologuing, one of the most disrespectful actions in their opinion. Frequently, their words are well thought out, built while listening to the other parties, and left open, so to speak, for others to respond. Therefore, interrupting them can seriously derail their train of thought. By talking over them, you diminish the significance of their sentences relative to your own. This is demeaning to all personality types, but a Sigma male will lose all respect for you if you behave in this manner. Be patient when conversing with others, always wait for a speaker to complete their statement before interjecting, and remember to leave the conversation open-ended to encourage meaningful responses. Number 7. Not observing their leisure time. Sigma guys are among the most productive and diligent members of a workforce. Whether they are a simple janitor or the CEO of a huge corporation, Sigma males always perform to the best of their abilities and deliver nothing but quality. When you consider this, it is easy to see why declining to acknowledge their spare time is a highly disrespectful act. They are punctual, bring their E-game, and work more diligently than everyone else. Having their private time invaded in this manner is almost offensive. A Sigma male's off hours are frequently reserved for exercise, reading, modest social events, and the enhancement of their abilities and knowledge, so it's definitely best to wait until office hours to place further demands on them. However, you may rest assured that a Sigma man is capable of providing whatever you request within the set time range. Number 6. Interfering with private conversations. A Sigma male prefers to remain unnoticed, to keep his cards close to his chest, and to live outside of the conventional social hierarchy. Whereas other personality types love to fight for praise or acceptance, a Sigma guy simply exists in a manner that he considers decent and suitable without the desire for acknowledgement. As a result, one cannot tolerate others sticking their noses into their private affairs. As soon as you do so, you lose all respect. To properly keep the respect of a Sigma guy, you must simply stay out of his personal affairs until he chooses to discuss them with you. Until you're in his inner circle of trust, it's essential to maintain a professional demeanor and respect his demand for seclusion. Number 5. An adulation attitude. Sigma men struggle to comprehend the demand for acknowledgement. Their personal philosophy is frequently centered on being a good man for the purpose of being a decent man, as opposed to being the best man in the room to get the praise of others. As a result, a Sigma will quickly lose respect for those who frequently demean or bully their peers and opponents in order to be viewed as the best. These loudest-in-the-room personalities are often aggressive, in conflict with others, and everything a Sigma male wants to avoid. Number 4. Constantly talking. As much as a Sigma guy values the privacy of his own life, he also respects the privacy of those around him. He has no need to indulge in gossip or learn anything about a person who has nothing to do with him. The purpose of gossip, in the eyes of those who are not involved, is to draw judgments on aspects of a person's life that are simply unimportant. A Sigma will rarely accept such behavior, and you will never catch them doing it. The proverb "a calm tongue creates a wise mind" suggests that it is always ideal to talk only when it is suitable or necessary. If you regularly engage in gossip, you can be confident that you have lost the respect of any Sigma who may be listening. Number 3. Disregarding private boundaries. A Sigma male naturally respects his friends and co-workers' personal space and limits. As much as he appreciates social engagement, he also enjoys time alone with his thoughts, contemplating and pondering, reading and studying, and simply appreciating the solitude. If you respect a Sigma male's personal boundaries, he will respect you in return. If he requests solitude, do not pursue the topic. If he requests a few days alone, you should give him some space. If he does not wish to discuss personal topics, do not push, instead, wait for him to open up. A Sigma male will not perceive your lack of concern. He will recognize that you are being a good friend by meeting his needs and respecting his boundaries. However, he will swiftly lose respect for you if you continue to behave in any of the above ways. A Sigma guy requires room to breathe. Respect it, and he'll respect you in return. Number 2. Drawing attention to them. If you wanted to describe a Sigma man in simple terms, you could describe him as a rebellious, introverted alpha who prefers to exist outside of established social hierarchies. A lone wolf who follows the rhythm of his own drum. As previously said, he does not need to be showered with praise or compensated in any way for his work. Simply put, he dislikes being in the spotlight, whether for positive or negative reasons. Don't place him there. If you throw a Sigma man under the bus or advocate on his behalf for the recognition he deserves, you may lose his respect just as soon as if you had done any of the above described things. A Sigma wants a tranquil existence. Simple, introspective, centered, and quiet. He'll get to where he wants to be as soon as he decides to strive for it, and he'll be the first to admit his own mistakes if they harm others. Therefore, refrain from doing it for him. A Sigma male dislikes being in the spotlight, so avoid placing him there. Number 1. Peer influence. If it is not already apparent, a Sigma male makes his own choices. He dislikes being persuaded to behave in a specific way, as he does not require it. If there is one certainty, it is that the Sigma guy has formed his own set of values and a system of behavior that he is very comfortable with. You will quickly lose his respect if you attempt to convince him to abandon his well-crafted set of values. A Sigma is indifferent to what is trendy, popular, or what others think of him. He has frequently spent hours, weeks, months, and even years fine-tuning his existence to fit the ever-changing frameworks in which he lives. He will not give in to peer pressure or social conventions. This does not imply that he is reluctant to change or unwilling to explore new opportunities and experiences. As with the majority of other aspects of a Sigma's life, he will self-instruct and do so at his own pace. If you want to keep the respect of your Sigma male friend, husband, or co-worker, avoid using coercion or manipulation. This immediately relates to his need for personal space and limits.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.